Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to episode 14 in my playthrough of Atonement Sins of the Past, a mod pack by Iskandar, and available on the Feed the Beast and Curse launchers. So today, you can see, the first thing I got to cover is what I got right behind me. So I was been fooling around with things, and I come up with this little setup right here. We're going to improve it here in a second, but it's pretty cool. So the Ranocarpus, I don't know, however you say that. Let's look at that recipe real quick. Alright, I think it's two N's. Yeah, there it was. The Ranocarpus. Yeah, that's handy. It is very handy. Not too bad. Stuff that I easily had. I had an couple extra earth runes down there. Redstone rune is just grass and redstone, and then the rest is just petals. And the apothecary gives you the Ranocarpus. What this does is it will place down blocks that it finds in the immediate area around it. So if there's a loose block on the ground, like that, it'll pick it up and place it down. Now, it'll only place it on a block that matches the block that's under it. Now, if you don't have the floating version, it would be the block that's two under it, because then whatever was under the dirt block that it was placed on would be the block that it would be looking to place things on. And when you're doing it like when you're doing what I got right here, this hopper is facing this chest. So the hopper that is under the Ranocarpus has to be facing the same direction, or it will not think it's the same block. So the metadata or NBT data or whatever data determines what direction the hopper is facing, that has to match. So the hopper under the Ranocarpus has to be facing the same direction as the hopper that you want it to place things on. And then you just got to get blocks into the world nearby. You just got to have something drop them. And what I'm using is a dispenser that I collected from the witch circle when I went looking for greatwood saplings. I don't know if you remember that from a few episodes ago, and that's what that is. I figured may as well put it to good use. Now all I need to do is get it to do this automatically, so I don't have to push this button, because that's the whole point. I mean, the main thing is, you know, if you're like me, you don't like this setup so much because it's still fairly manual. You've got to place the blocks down, and you got to sit there and collect them, and then eventually you got to bring them over here and throw them in. I might have a solution for the throwing them in later. Don't right yet. I'm gonna need some more advanced magic, I think, for that. But at least I can get this part of it pretty much automated. All I need is some kind of timer that would continuously pulse. We'll get to what the stuff's in my inventory here in a minute. Let's take care of this timer thing. So what I've done between episodes is I've done quite a bit of research. Some of that was in here in the automagy stuff. You can see there's more things open, quite a few things. I've got the alchemical boiler open, the greedy chest, enchanted paper, tally box. Some of this might be useful in the future, but all I really need for this is the magic hourglass. So magic hourglass can take away the pressure plate, some red crystal, and some order and air shards, and of course the hourglass itself. So that's oak slabs, some sand, and some panes, and a repeater. So I'm gonna need some slabs, some panes, some sand. Oh, I put all this in between episodes too. I forgot about that. Barrels for all of my stuff that I dig up all the time, because this chest was really overflowing. And you can see that I've gotten quite a few more feathers, some meat and stuff. My animals keep spawning up there in the magical forest. I got something to tell you about that here in a little bit. You can see I'm up to 5 eggs. But what I need right now, some redstone. I need to make, I think, I've got to remember how this works. Repeater, I think, is actually stone. Repeater is, yes, stones. So I need a stack of that. And we will go, need some sticks. Just go ahead and get me 4. We'll use them eventually. And I'm gonna stick with 1 repeater because I don't know what I'm gonna need next. 1 repeater, I think it was 2 slabs like so, and then some. I don't know if this has to be done in the. Nope, this can be done in any crafting grid, the hourglass. Now to enhance it, to make it magic, we're gonna need 2 gold. This thing's pretty cool by itself. What it will do is when you click it, it'll just basically, it's a timer. And you can see it there, it says timers in the Wayla. You see the timer is set to 5 seconds. You can change that by clicking on it with your 5-second intervals, I guess. I don't know how. I guess it can go up pretty. Okay, there it goes. Goes up to as much as 60 seconds. And basically, whenever it receives a redstone signal, it starts its timer down. Or you can just click it with your hand. I believe that's the function of it. And yeah, see, you can. Nice. You can switch it. Interesting. So, but it doesn't do what I want it to do on its own. How do I pick it back up? Axe, maybe? Yeah, axe. Best tool for that. It doesn't do what I want it to do. I want it to be automatic. So for that, I'm going to need a weighted pressure plate. Let's see here if I can remember. Usages of the hourglass. Well, you can burn it. I'm going to need some red crystal. Those slivers that I just mentioned. So slivers are going to be over here. Well, I'm going to take an air shard and an order shard, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them down into slivers. Go in there. There we go. Slivers and slivers. Okay. And it was what was the rest of that recipe? It was, oh yeah, I need some red crystal. Red crystal's not too bad. I think it's just some glass. I have a bunch of glass in my inventory for something I want to do. That's looking a little empty. Let's fill it up. Okay, and just to be sure, let's check the recipe on the red crystal. Red crystal is, yeah, it's just 1. Okay, so 1 glass, 1 redstone will give me 1 red crystal. So I only really need 1 right now for this recipe. This does pretty cool. You can place it on the ground, and it acts kind of like redstone, except you can tune it. You can change how it behaves. Where's my, oh, my wand's in here. My wand's in here. We'll show you this real quick since I have a bit of it. You can toggle these little side crystals, and these will make it not interact with that side. It won't send a signal that direction. So you can actually run 2 paths of these right along each other, and they won't interact with each other if you don't want them to. So that'll break with my thing. The other awesome thing about red crystal, you can place it on the wall. You can run it up walls, across ceilings, wherever you want it. Wherever you want to put it. And yeah, and the other tunabilities of it. Tunability, yeah. You know what I'm saying. It's cool stuff. And there's other things you can do with it. So let's put that in there and get ourselves a magic hourglass. Alright, this thing's awesome. I'm going to put that right there. I think, what do I do like that? Is that going to work? Yeah, pretty much. Now, I want it to, right now it's just working like a regular hourglass, 5 seconds or whatever. So I want to kind of, what is that, shift right click it? Right click it? There we go. Right click it with the wand and you get this interface. Can I, no, can I, oh, I can go down. Go down a few seconds. I can change it to signals, pulse, that's good. On reactivation. Can we move sand to top, move sand to bottom, standard, wait, signal received, prevent timer. Wait, Required for timer. Ignore the signals received. Repeat on a loop. There we go. Now it should just continuously cycle. Okay, so that's a little fast. So we need to change that to 4 seconds maybe. Here, let me pick up the ones that are there. And I'll see if that's about right. That seems about right, about 4 seconds. So now I can walk away. So now I can load this with some ore and walk away from it and know that it should, as long as I have enough steam, go ahead and process all that ore, put it in the chest here for me. Great. That is great. And eventually I'm going to figure out a way to get that to come out and go into the crucibles and automatically turn it into ingots and everything too. We'll probably end up doing is having a crucible for each one of the types of metal. So actually, if I can click it, nope, that doesn't do it. What I would like to do is signal received, flip hourglass, prevent timer. That's what I want to do. Prevent the timer if it's receiving a signal. That would be a good idea. Let's get a piece of cobble. We'll make a lever so we can turn it off, so we don't have to hear that clicking all the time. So let's see if we do that. Does that do it? Yep, that stops it. There we go. Automated, well, semi-automated. Getting there. Let's move on to the next thing. In my inventory that I have here, I've got a slime ball. You see that? What I did is I just went over to the Nether, and I got lucky. I got really lucky because there was a magma cube right outside of my little building that I have my portal in, and there was one not too far away. So I lured the second one over, and then I just stood inside my building and watched them through the little window and waited for them to drop a slime ball. Now, I was afraid I was going to have to wait a long time for them to actually shed a slime ball, but they didn't take that long. So, and again, I'm pretty sure that that is a bug, but that is how Iskandar intends us to get our initial slime ball. You could also possibly find a slime chunk, because from one map to the next, slime chunks are the same. They've been the same for a long time. They're always the same slime chunks, and there's some utilities out there on the internet that can show you where your closest slime chunk is. You could go to one of those and put down your ethereal bloom, and then go down to the right Y level, dig out a big cavern, and just wait for a slime to spawn. Move away far enough that one would spawn, and then go and kill it. That'd be the other way to get the slime ball. And the third way is to win the lottery and find one in a chest. I've opened quite a few chests. I've not found one yet in a chest. So, and since I'm down here, let me explain a little bit about what's going on here. You notice a nice bright green area over here, nice bright green area over here. These are magical biomes. Remember from my trees that I lost? But this one over here, this corner over here, used to be magic biome, and it's not anymore. Well, I started having the taint reoccurring on the surface up there. So I put down my ethereal bloom over here in the corner to hold it off. The thing about the ethereal bloom is it returns the land to whatever its default biome would be. Whether it, from whatever. So default biome of tainted land that is actually plains. So this entire world should probably be plains biomes if you used nothing but ethereal blooms to push back the taint. So if you've converted it to magic land and you want it to stay magic land, do not put down an ethereal bloom in that area. Because it will convert it back to plains. Even and I believe that the ethereal bloom takes priority over the pure nodes. And I think pure nodes take priority over tainted nodes, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. So it is time to get us a cactus. There we go. Got us a cactus. And we need to plant it someplace. You notice I got rid of the witchery stuff here. I just put it all away for now. Eventually, when I get a nice area up on the top and we can prevent the weather from ruining everything, we'll move that up there. And you also see that I've gotten some mana poles over here. That's going to be for, those are going to power my elven gate when I get to that far. I'm going to try to get there today. But now I forgot to bring some sand down. I need a little bit of sand to plant this on. And actually just one would have been good. Can I get just one, please? There we go. What do you guys think about my elevator? I really love it. Now that I have the cactus, I'm going to be able to improve this elevator too, because I want to use some sticky pistons and some things basically to hide certain aspects. So I don't want to be able to go into, basically I want it to be so that when you get to the top of this tube, the sticky pistons will push you out, and then they'll stay extended, so that you can't walk back into that tube. So you won't even be able to see that. I'm not sure what I want to do about the water drop. Probably leave it. But then if we go up to the surface, so yeah, right there is where my one node that survived. I kept it in there. Kept it right there. It's now protected by the brick structure that is the surface exit of the base. For now. Oh my gosh, this thing's right here. Really? Jeez. Yeah, you want to break those little plant things. So you notice there's quite a bit of missing area. I've dug out quite a lot. I made myself a shovel of the earth mover and used it until it broke. And that's how much I got moved. I moved quite a lot of earth. There's quite a lot of dirt that was there. And stone and such. But it's gone now, and I need to level out a lot more. Because if we look at the map, this 3x3 chunk area is going to be my fortress. I'm going to build a wall outside of the chunk wall. So on the surface, I will have right up to this edge, and then there'll be a brick wall with some towers at the corners and things like that. It'll look very castle-like, I'm hoping, when I get done. And now it's getting dark out here, so I'll get back inside. And go plant my cactus, because I need more cactus. Whoops, wrong tube. So drop down here, and then right there is a secret entrance to go over to my mob spawner now. I change that around a little bit. And what I want to do, yeah, this should be close enough. What I want to do, I'll plant the cactus there, and then I want to put a block right there, so that as soon as it grows, it pops off, and the hopper hawk should catch it. Should be able to catch it from there, as long as it don't go that way too far. It shouldn't. Anyway, it should be semi-automatic that way. And that's... Oh, wow, I got a precious charm from one of them spiders. Nice. Let's move on to the next little thing here. The next thing here, you can see that I've got a... let's just hit that. What it is I've got myself a rune, or was it a rune? Rune. Ready to go. And this is going to be the final rune I need to make the agglomeration. Whoops. The agglomeration plate. So we're looking here. I've already got my block of mana steel. That's just 9 mana steel, just like any other block of metal. I'm going to need my lapis. Might as well just grab that up out of there. And I need one of each of these runes. So that should... GG... Essentia Aggregate. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, that's going to let us get us our agglomeration... Our terrestrial agglomeration plate. Nice. So that's the first step in making mana steel. So also I'm going to need 5 living rock. And I need a place to put this. It really doesn't matter where I put it. It's got to go like right out here somewhere. Now is that? Yeah, that does make a little thing there. Actually, why don't I put it nice and close to right here? Yeah, why not? It'll be alright. So that's got to be living, 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 and living. Then lapis blocks go in these corners. Like so. And the terrestrial agglomeration plate goes on the center. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Because now things can't spawn on the terrestrial agglomeration plate. Excellent. Turn that back off. Alright, so, but I'm not going to be able to get enough mana into this with these little spreaders, these mana spreaders. I've got a couple extra ones that I made when I was trying to move mana over into these, and then I was like, heck with that. And then I just used my mana tablet to move, to fill these up. But what I'm going to need for this is something else. I'm going to need something called a spark. So a spark, let's see, what do I have the most flowers of? Let me just rearrange this real quick. I have quite a lot of light blue. Actually, I have even more magenta. And as far as I know, I don't use a lot of magenta. So I'm going to need to make a couple of these. Let's see, 4. I need 5, I think, total. And the other thing I need for this, and I might have to go get some more, I'm not sure. Blaze rods. I need to save a few blaze rods. So 16 will get me 32 blaze powder. Save a few blaze rods for some other things. And let's see, what was the other thing for this? Spark. I can't remember what goes in the middle. Oh, no, never mind. I remember. Don't got it, though. Nice thing about these elevators is they take much less time to get up and down between the levels. That's probably the best thing about them. So gold nuggets is the thing that goes in the center to make these. So gold nuggets. First, before that, you must infuse your mana petal, or your petals, with mana. There we go, mana petals. Doesn't matter what color, but they both have, but the top and the bottom have to be the same color. But it doesn't matter what color that you use. And then you do this. There we go, perfect. Live drive. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a mana, or spark, on top of each one of these mana pools, and one on top of my agglomeration plate. Okay. I only see one issue with getting my weather station today, and that is, I'm pretty sure that I don't have enough mana pearls. Yeah, I only got 2 mana pearls. Ugh. And I'm going to need both of those to actually make the gate. And I'll need 2 mana diamonds. So I'm going to need some more diamonds eventually too. So I'm probably not going to actually activate the gate today, because I want to wait till I have all the materials to throw into it, because I don't want to use up that mana. But we're going to get it built. We are at least going to get it built. And then what's the other thing I need? Mana steel. Mana steel. Got 1 down there, so get me 1 more. Give me 1 more mana steel. Any pull will do. There we go. Mana steel. And because I got 4 mana, because I got 4 feeding these, so what these sparks do is they basically allow the transfer of mana much, much faster than if you was just to use spreaders. They kind of, right now, these ones are basically just kind of in automatic mode. So they're on top of a mana pearl, or mana pool. They will basically feed this one when it requests it. When it requests mana, they'll feed it to it. So I need to do 1. Oh, nope. Nope. Gotta make them manas first. Needs to be mana diamonds, mana pearls. So there we go. Mana diamonds, mana pearls, 1 of each, and a mana steel. One of each of those onto the plate, and you will see lots of flow of mana. And in just a moment, we will get any moment now. Where's it at? Why isn't it going? What's happening here? Are we, what happened here? Something ain't right. It should form. Maybe I didn't hit the target. I don't know. Let me double check this. Terrestrial. No. That should be the recipe. Iskandar, what'd you do? Is it maybe some? Oh, that's the wrong book. Let's check this one. Search. Terrestrial. What am I doing wrong here? Did that. Made that. Did that. Drop those 3 things on there. Well, I'm guessing that maybe they weren't actually on the plate. So let me try this one more time. They are definitely on the plate this time. We'll see what happens. Hey, there we go. That was it. One of them, it was showing me the animation because the client thought it was on the plate, but it really wasn't on the plate. So there we go. Terrestrial ingot, the first one, and I need another one. There's another easy way to get those dropped nice and perfectly on that. You get fireworks every time that you make the Terrestrial. Nice. There's another nice, easy way to drop things on there. You can make yourself a crate, and it's called a crate, open crate. This thing right here, the open crate, it's just living wood planks in an upside down U. And then you need a hopper to feed into that crate. And the crate will drop things down perfectly straight. Now, then you just kind of like hang it up there in the air above it. And then you know that you're going to land on the plate. And you don't have to worry about picking things back up because you can do it from a little bit of a distance. Anyway, that's all we really needed. I think, do I have enough wood? Probably not. So we need some glimmering. Some glimmering wood. Was it? So some glowstone. I think it's just a glowstone and a wood will give us some glimmering. I need 3 of those. And yeah, I'm gonna need more actual wood. Let me switch over there. More actual living wood. So grow a tree or 2 and get that set up. And do I have any in there? No wood in there. Nope. Any wood over here? Nope. So I'm going to have to get a little bit more wood than this to actually complete it. No. That should be enough, I hope. Then I need... There it is, my floating purifier. Get that set down and start working some living wood. There we go. And I can go ahead and put these in place. So, let's see here. We're going to have, right here is the center. That and that would be a regular and a regular. So glimmering would go there, there, and there. Kind of looks like a star formation right now. But we're going to fix that here in a second. So the other thing I'm going to need is the core. The Elven Gateway core right here. So, oh, that's a lot more living wood than I thought. That's a full thing. I'm gonna need more wood. Yeah, it's funny. I've actually doing pretty good on most resources, but I'm a little low on wood because I don't come down here and cut it unless I really need it at the moment. Need to set up a golem wood farm. Would be nice. There's 2 in there. That would really be a good idea as golem wood farm. Maybe that'd be something to do next episode. Oops. And might as well get some more going because I'm gonna need some more regular old living wood for the rest of the frame over there. Yeah. Oh, I do have it in my inventory, so let me go ahead and plant that back down. And I should have enough of this to do that. There we go. The core. Here's our core. Then I'll need some more living wood, but I'm also going to need the pylons. The pylons go on top of my 2 mana pools over there. Pylons. There's going to take 2 more diamonds and 2 more mana steel, or 4 more mana steel and 4 more gold. Let me go grab some diamonds real quick. And gold. Diamonds and gold. Oh, more gold. 2 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4 more iron. Let's see. Toss these. Toss those. So first I got to make regular old mana pylons. I need 2 of them. 1, 2. And then 2 mana pylons plus 1 Terrestrial gets me 2 Natura pylons. Alright, and then Natura pylons go on top of the mana pools. Again, I'm not going to be activating this today, so you're going to have to check the beginning of the next episode for that. But this will, I can at least get it built. Fully built. There we go. All done. So there we go. We are ready to go. All I need is the materials to throw through there. And that's why I'm waiting, because I don't have all of the materials I need to get the rest of the job done. Go ahead and leave the rest of that there. Okay, for the final thing today is I want to get rid of, if we look, remember I said that there's nodes down there that are causing me issues. That's why the tank comes back so fast. You can kind of see them right there. Here, we'll just go on down. Oops, wrong side. We go down here. Oh, there's some, while I'm on this level, I moved that over there. Obviously, I need to put a torch back over here too. Let me just put a torch down there. So I think that was a little too dark in that corner. Okay, we're good now. So one of the viewers pointed out that the things that was causing me to be unstable last time. Remember, I used my archivist. It's list a whole bunch of things that it said didn't have a partner. Well, the things that didn't have a partner were my floating hydrangeas. So any floating flower, even the functional ones, act as a stabilizer. I did not realize that, which is actually kind of cool. So look, I got all of those. I got 28 stabilizers over here, which is awesome. But but it's not helping unless I have a symmetrical partner. So if we look now, total stability booster 12. That's pretty good. That's pretty high. Seriously unstable things are like 10. So I should be good. So what I did is I just dug a hole back in here and I put matching floating flowers in the same pattern as I have over there. Now these are just regular floating flowers. They're not functional. They just happen to look kind of similar. And then there's actually 4 more columns of them back in there. I already closed it all up because I'm going to seal this up later. I just wanted to leave this tunnel open so you could see that's how I dealt with that. Instead of worrying about moving that or moving anything, I just added a bunch of floating flowers back there buried in the wall. And now this is symmetrical, and it's got a very high stability. 12. That's pretty high. It's pretty good. I think dangerous level is 10. So I'm 2 above that. So it should be pretty stable. I shouldn't have to worry too much about enchanting things. So okay, go ahead and put that back. So now we'll head bound down to the mining levels. And over here, that right there, that's one of the glowy things. That's one of the lights that come off of my... I hear a pig. I think they're around the other side of the walls. There's a bunch of spawners over there in a cavern, and I had to deal with all that. In fact, I will show you that here in a second. As soon as I open this up, though. Yeah, what you got? Little dudes. Those things can drop slimes too. Look again. That's a bug. It's not. They're not set to do that in the config, but they will because they're slimes. I'm not sure if ESM causes that or whatever. But there we can see there's this node right here. I forget what kind of node is it. It's got a bunch of stuff. It's actually not a bad node. It's actually a really good node, but it's causing me issues because it's tainted. So it turns the land back into tainted land real fast. And there's another one right here. And you know what? I'm not going to be able to do what I think I was going to be able to do, so that's going to have to wait till next episode too. Well, I will show you these, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glass around them because I got the research. I can also show you right up. This was nasty coming in here. All this area right here was exploded out because of that right up there. That is a creeper spawner. In fact, I haven't checked what's in that chest. Let's see. I remember how I got up there. I haven't actually checked what's in this chest. So, but I wanted to show you this thing was super nasty. Because what happens is when the taint deals damage to the creeper blows up the taint. So, like as soon as any taint tendrils deal damage to the creeper, they blow up. It's nasty. So they were blowing up everything. And now I'm going to kill it because I don't need a creeper spawner. Let's see what's in here. That is junk. That is really, I am really disappointed in that. I was hoping it was going to be something good. I was really hoping it was, for as hard as it was to get up to there without dying, I was really hoping it was going to be something good. There's another spawner like right up in that area too, right on the other side of that wall. It's one of the random spawners, one of those ones that rotates around to different things. But anyway, the main thing was surround this with glass and get it ready for to be what you call it, to be encapsulated, to capture it. It's really hard to see where it's at. Okay, there's taint growing on it. That's hilarious. You have to remove the taint that's growing on it. Okay. Crazy. I'll say there's probably taint growing on this. No. Oh, crazy. So yeah, let me get my shovel. That would help. That'll make things a little easier. I'll have to remove that anyway. Get rid of that. So there we go. No, not up there. Oh, there's taint on the glass. Taint can grow on glass? Tendrils? Jeez. Dang tendrils everywhere. There we go. Basically what you're doing, you're building a big jar around it. And then you cover the top with... I'm just getting this ready. I'm not going to be able to do this today because one of the things I forgot that I need to do before I'm actually able to do this... Oh, I did not mean to break that glass. Put that back. And I think I need some more on the bottom layer down here. Yeah. So remove that, remove that. And now can I fill in... Oh, I got taint shard. I hear the stuff growing. There we go. So that one is ready to go. Problem is it requires like 60 to 70 of Viz in your wand. I don't have that. And the only time it requires less than 70 is if you have the full suit of things on and you're using a thaumium cap. So we're not going to be able to do that today, but I wanted to get it set up. I'm going to get rid of those guys. I'll probably do one of them. I'll save one of them to do on camera for the next episode, but I guess that's going to be one of the things I do get ready to do is I need to do the infusion of my wand. I need to make a silverwood wand, or at least something better than the greatwood wand. So, wow, I think that's going to cover. I think that's going to be good for today. I think that's where we're going to have to call this one. We got a good bit of progress, and I was really happy about this thing up here. This is nice, because I really hated putting my ore down there by hand. The only thing is I gotta keep a close eye on the steam. The nice thing is about the steam is I've noticed that with this setup, one piece of coal gives me 8% steam power in the tank. So I can just look. So right now, these marks are 10%. So I could easily put 3 pieces of coal in there right now, and I know that it's not going to blow up. And I can walk away from it if I need to. So, yeah, the only thing now is to go ahead and start processing the rest of my ore and figure out a way to make this automated. And I have an idea, but it requires some materials that I don't have access to just yet. We will soon, though. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. Be sure and leave a like, a comment, and a thumbs up if you did. And until next time, I will catch you later.